And it's really interesting on how powerful your mind is. You think about 60,000 thoughts a day, but the fact is about 95% of those thoughts, you're just playing a loop. You're thinking the same thing that you thought yesterday that you thought the day before. And if you're telling yourself, it's too hard, I can't do this, that I'm afraid of being in public, that I'm afraid of giving a speech, it's going to physically affect your body. So you're saying, Andrea, that's cute. Prove it. I'm going to prove it. Does everyone have a fun, active imagination today?
Sure.
Nice. Good attitude. Sit back in your chair just for a moment. This is just a little imagination game for a moment or two. Roll your shoulders back and close your eyes. And just imagine, pretend that you're at home in your kitchen. Go ahead and picture your countertops, the type of counters you have, the floor. When you have that visual, just nod your head. Great. Now imagine that on the countertop that there's a cutting board with a big fresh lemon. And you can imagine picking up that lemon and giving it a squeeze as if you could feel the skin beneath your fingertips, making sure it's a nice fresh lemon for you. Imagine picking up a knife and cutting the lemon in half as if you could feel the knife breaking through the skin of the lemon, slicing through the various layers. Some of the lemon juice may spurt out. Maybe you even catch the aroma of the lemon scent. Take a look at that half of that lemon and just notice all of its textures and shades yellow. Set it down and once again gently cut the lemon in half, slicing it, feeling the knife moving through the layers. Pick up that wedge of the lemon, bring it to your nose, take in a big smell, and bring it to your mouth and take a big bite of the lemon and swallow the lemon juices. Ah! Wish I had a picture of the audience right now. You may open your eyes. What happened? You make your mouth water? Start salivating? Yeah? Could anyone imagine smelling the lemon? That one's a little harder, but picturing it, feeling it. But that's pretty remarkable that your thoughts have a physical sensation in your body. I used to wonder as a little kid, could anybody hear what I'm saying? Is anyone tapping in? Can they pay attention? But the fact of the matter is, someone is, and it's your body. Your body is listening to the words that you are saying. It's very important. It's just like Henry Ford. He has that famous quote, if you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. Either way, you're right. The problem is our thoughts start spiraling down, right? Let's pretend you have to give a presentation in a week. You're starting to think about that presentation. You're like, oh, it's hard to get in front of a crowd. It makes me nervous. The next day, you're like, oh, it's making me nervous, and it's starting to make those butterflies a little bit stronger. Then you start thinking about it before you're falling asleep at night, kind of tossing and turning. You don't get a nice restful sleep, and you wake up a little depleted and a little exhausted. But your presentation's only 6 days away. The next day, it spirals. It kind of makes that little snowball. It gets bigger and bigger as you're thinking about the presentation. Oh no, what will they think of me? What will happen? Can anyone relate to any of this? What we want to do, because our thoughts are affecting our body, is we want to go, as soon as we become aware of those thoughts, stop them in their track and create new empowering thoughts. Pretty cool? Which is going to create new sensations in our body. We're able to move from that tightness, that tension of being scared and afraid and reactive mode, which is our sympathetic system, and being able to relax into our parasympathetic system. When you're more relaxed, it frees up your mind to be able to think clearly, to be able to focus, to be able to conceptualize and create that magnificent presentation.